Welcome to One Tank Travel in Vermilion, Ohio. Next up on my visit, a tour of the Vermilion History Museum. Oh, hello. Hi, I'm Tim.
My name's Rich Tarrant. I'm the curator here.
Rich, nice to meet you. Can we take a tour?
Yeah, come on in.
The museum was a printing home of the Vermilion News.
My grandparents bought this business in 1901. My grandfather was the printing foreman at the Lorraine Times-Herald. My grandmother's a school teacher in the Berlin-Milan schools. They bought the business in 01, were married in 01. Originally it was located in this building up above me here. That was across the tracks to the north.
In 1904, Rich's great-grandfather constructed a new building which housed the print shop, where we're standing now, and an apartment upstairs, which we'll get to a bit later. Now, the entire home is a tribute to the storied history of not only Rich's family, but Vermilion as a whole.
In 1916, after they had electricity and natural gas, they bought this machine right here. It's called a Linotype.
According to the History Museum, this particular linotype is one of only 6 left in the United States, and 1 out of 20 existing in the world.
These machines revolutionized the literacy and the printing business throughout the world. These machines run by electricity and natural gas. And back here is where natural gas came in. Back here is a pot, and in that pot was lead, heated to 550 degrees. Plunger would go down, spray into the molds, and make a line of type.
Oh yeah, you can see it's really detailed in there. Why do you think it's important to have a museum like this and continue this education of how newspapers, were once made?
Well, for one thing, I think newspapers are disappearing. Look at the newspaper in the back of the press, how large it is. Look at it in comparison to what we have today. They're getting smaller, smaller, until they're gone. There's a good thing about a newspaper is that you know who wrote the stories usually.
This is, like you said, Vermilion history up here. It's not just your family. You see a little bit of everything. And Civil War, your great-grandfather or your grandfather?
He was my great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather fought in the Civil War and some of his tools here. What's it like for people when they come through here and they see all this? What do you see, like the response in their faces and things?
Well, they're amazed that we have all this stuff. Like, I have all this stuff from my family, for instance. They talk about their own families, that they had this and they had that, and they don't know what happened to anything. It's all gone. So they don't have that history that I have. And in that respect, I'm very lucky and fortunate.